Hey scrappers, Moose here again. So welcome to my dark garage, which I'm hopefully going to be working on this summer. Time to put in a bench over here. So this video is going to be on scrapping a photocopier, an office photocopier. This is a Canon. Some people just call them Xerox machines, although it's a brand. It's kind of what people are familiar with. So this is going to come in 4 different parts. Let's take a look. We've got the side chute that has where the final copies come out. We have the lid. We have the main unit, which does all the intelligent parts of the process. It has the flatbed scanner. It has the modem, the fax machine components, all that stuff, touchpad and everything. And then the last part is going to be the very bottom, which is basically just shelving for the paper trays. So I'm not going to scrap this all and record it, because that's probably going to take a few hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down into blocks. I'm going to pick apart, scrap it, show you what I get out of it, and at the end show you a grand total. So keep watching. Alright, so the first part that we're going to scrap is the top part, where it's the lid that you would lift up and close to photocopy something, or just stick it in that top chute that'll pull it through. So I think that's going to have probably a lot of wire, maybe a couple of motors, and well, who knows? Let's find out. Alright, so I got the top part done. So far there's about 14 pounds of steel and surprisingly 3 pounds of little electric motors. There's also a bunch of wire, a couple of switches with silver contacts. So we'll keep on going and tally it up at the end. Alright, so at this point I'm about an hour into it. I've done the side paper chute part and the top lid, and a couple of mid-grade boards, a whole bunch of electric motors, some wire, but really not a whole heck of a lot to really get excited about. So the next step is the main part of the unit, which is going to be this piece right here. So I'll get cracking and show you what I come up with. Yep, I got some mark ahead of me. Alright guys, I'm about over 2 hours into the scrap. Right now the best tips that I can give you are, don't bother taking the whole thing apart. It's not worth the time. I would suggest taking the glass off. There's a high-grade board under there, some good stuff under that, and usually the back panel. If you take that off, there's quite a few motors and circuit boards and a lot of wiring in that back section. The rest of it, just peel off the plastic and take it to the scrapyard, as is this mostly steel frame anyway. So, get back to it. Alright, so let's wrap up the Xerox machine. I already brought the steel to the scrapyard. That was 211 pounds. The rest of the stuff is going to be in some of these boxes. Each box weighs 4 ounces. So for aluminum, we've got 2 pounds, 14 ounces. For electric motors, we've got 15 pounds. And most of the board in here, surprisingly, is going to be low grade. So we've got about 6 pounds. Wire. If you like wire, there's definitely a lot of wire in here, so let's weigh the bucket. We've got 7 pounds, 11 ounces. Minus the weight of the bucket. About 5 pounds of wire. And then we just have, little higher end things. There were 2 little ram chips in there, a little bit of gold plating on them. Sorry, 3. There was this IC, which is gold-plated. It's got some gold on the inside. It's probably some kind of DLP chip, but I'm not an electronics guy, so I don't know. Got a bunch of gold-plated connector ends, just a little bit of gold plating in them. More plastic than anything else. Got that little gold-plated lens in there that you find in like CD-ROMs. I gotta pop that out somehow. And switches that have silver in them. So that's it for a Xerox machine. Best advice I could give for that would be if you have a scrapyard that takes electronics whole, don't waste the time. But if you are going to, just the top part of the Xerox machine where the glass is, most of the valuable stuff is right in there. And usually on a side panel there's a bunch of wires in there, and that's pretty much it. So if you want to fish that out and send the rest over to the scrapyard, you'll be saving yourself some headaches. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.